preferisco, e lì allora cominceremo a fare sul serio e quindi poi si vedrà.
Well, we see a lot about the motorcycle solos, but what about the quad bikes? This is Jose Luis Alvarez. He on the quad now. He had a problem, he's explaining, with the gear shift on the left-hand side. And in the end, well, he's just stuck a sausage in it. One of the pins has dropped out. And, well, nothing like a bit of dried sausage. And he managed to get to the finish. Quad number 142. We saw him pretty enthusiastic yesterday in front of his home crowd at Castellón, and he proving that he can get to the finish with a piece of dried sausage. Such is the technology. Romance in the desert. The cars rolling off the boat for the start. Some have said of the real Paris-Dakar 2001. Jean-Louis Schlesser explaining that he's getting used to the dunes even before he'd set foot in Africa whilst going on the boat over from Spain, from the port of Almeria. An overnight boat trip saw them arrive very, very early in the port of Nador. And after a short road section, everybody was into the Atlas Mountains and finding the legs of their machines and really getting into the swing of things. Jean-Louis Schlesser looking for a hat-trick on the Dakar after winning it in 1999 and 2000. What can he do in 2001? Well, the answer to that on stage 4 is he really means business. Schlesser, fastest today with the Schlesser buggy. 3 minutes and 40 seconds faster than Jean-Pierre Fontenay in the Mitsubishi. Schlesser, remember, he was 13th starting the stage. People start the stages on the Dakar in the order in which they finished the previous day's stage. So it's not like the World Rally Championship where they start as per overall ranking. Schlesser 13th yesterday in Castellón, therefore started quite further back, a lot of the, well, 12 cars ahead of him. Therefore, what he elected to do was to go flat out right from the word go to try and cut through the dust of the other runners, and that is why he came through into some clearer air and managed to put up that good time. Schlesser winning from Fontenay. Third place, Servia in the sister Schlesser machine to that of the winner of the stage. Servia giving away nearly 7 minutes to Jean-Louis, the team boss and teammate. Fourth today, Thierry Delaverne in the Nissan. Delaverne giving away 8 minutes and 10 seconds to Schlesser. Fifth today, Germany's Jutta Kleinschmidt in the Mitsubishi. Similar to that, of course, of Fontenay, the short wheelbase machine. Fifth place for Kleinschmidt. T3, but slightly different, of course, with the diesel turbo. That goes today to Souza. Sixth position for him today. 8 minutes and 36. That's 10 seconds slower than Kleinschmidt. Well, we saw Shinazuka stuck in the sand yesterday, but his teammate Masuoka led overall. In the end, Masuoka today was 8th. 11 minutes and 1 second back of Schlesser's two-wheel drive buggy. Remember that the Schlesser buggies of Schlesser and Servia, two-wheel drive, not four-wheel drive. Here is Luc Alphonde in the Schlesser-built Kangoo. Luc Alphonde, 11th today in number 211. Nearly 13 minutes slower than the winner. But some terrible luck befell Belgium's Gregoire de Mavius. Just look at the rear wheel there. Very, very early on in the stage, the poor unlucky former two-time Group N World Rally champion had broken the rear beam on the Nissan. And as you can see by one of the rear wheel rims there, it's taken quite a dent. You can just see it behind the bumper there, and that was what broke the rear beam. And as you can see, they managed to try and lash it together. You can see the trailing arms and the wishbones flapping underneath, and the anti-roll bar, absolutely useless. They've lashed it together to try and get, of course, the solid cast item, try and get it to the finish. In the end, Gregoire de Mavius lost nearly 1 hour and was well down the order. Not a good day to start your rally. In T1, Pierre Lartigue's prognostic concerning the battle in the T1 class proved absolutely spot on. He put up the best time and pulled back 26 seconds on Stefan Pederhansel, of course the 6-time winner of the Dakar on a Yamaha motorcycle. Therefore, Lartigue now leads Pederhansel by just 15 seconds. Pederhansel in the Nissan, number 219. Fords will be more suited towards this kind of terrain rather than the super specials that were put on at Castellon, Château-Lastours and Le Chartres. And true Dakar images coming forward now. There's the stage. Schlesser from Fontenay, 3 minutes difference. Servia and 6 minutes and 54 back. De la Verne, the leading Nissan, and Kleinschmidt there in 5th place, 8.5 minutes back of Schlesser, who leads overall from Fontenay, from Servia, De la Verne and Souza. I knew I had to go quickly before the first control point if I wanted to overtake most of the cars that started ahead of me. I went very quickly once I got ahead, and it seems as if my time is good. It was the sort of stage that I liked very much, and all was okay at the beginning, but it was a blind corner, and on the left-hand side there was a big stone, and therefore I hit it. However, I managed to avoid another stone with my front wheels, but the back wheels just hit that particular one, and after that we went very slowly because we couldn't finish, because we broke the left suspension, the rear suspension and the rear beam.
On s'est dit qu'il fallait absolument aller au bout, donc on a été relativement doucement, et sur la fin, bon, comme c'était un peu plus roulant, heureusement on a réaccéléré un peu plus.
Now, many of you will have heard about the political machinations concerning the first day of the Paris-Dakar rally in Northern Africa, and that, of course, concerning the Polisario political activists, and Hubert Auriol saying that, well, the TSO trust, the Terrorist Sabine organization, trusts the Moroccan authorities, but we will be optimistic as to how they will cooperate with us and how the rally will progress through this area.
Ils se servent du Dakar comme d'une tribune médiatique.
Well, what about the trucks after the fourth stage of Paris-Dakar 2001. Leading overall, the Russians, Vladimir Iguzar and Sergei, in their Russian-built Kamaz. They were first on today's stage in number 424. 3 crew, of course, in each truck. They did the stage 29 seconds quicker than the rest of them. Therefore, they are leading overall. Second on the stage today was Kabirov in a similar Kamaz truck. 1 hour and 35 minutes. That compares to the motorcycle time of 1 hour and 16, and it compares to another 4 minutes faster for the cars. So the truck's obviously a lot slower than everything else. Third on today's stage with regards to the trucks, the Camion. De Azevedo, the Brazilian driver, but with the Czech crew alongside him on his right-hand side in their Tatra. They gave away 2.5 minutes to the leading Kamaz. Fourth on the stage, number 429, Giria. He was only 6 seconds slower than De Azevedo. Tomorrow, stage 5 of the Paris-Dakar 2001, Ereshida to Kwazante. Road section of 57 kilometres. The first big stage, 333 kilometres before another road section of 182, making a total kilometerage of 572 kilometres. The Dakar is well and truly underway as they try and all get some sleep in the very first bivouac of 2001.